the ability to articulate pontificated ideas and dedicate yourself to their execution. I have this conversation every chance I get, which is it's very cool, it's cute, it's adorable to have a fantastic idea, but can you get people behind it? Can you get the idea from your head to mine? And are you going to articulate it so clearly that I can take it from my mind to the next person's? You know, to be able to translate that great gray matter that exists, you know, the electricity. There are things about the human body that we just can't explain till this day. Why is there electricity in the body? Like it's just how thoughts can become things. A very crucial step in terms of how to manifest, which means to bring to reality through action. That's the definition that I'm going for. To be able to bring to reality through action the ideas, there is a level of articulation that you need to get to. Like honestly, I was talking to my designer the other day, and I think she said something about there was a particular color scheme she wanted to go with in terms of Legacy Africa, and I one level, okay, now exactly what you just said, put it in words, because in words, when you're typing something down, writing something down, you have to condense you will naturally condense it to the few key points that you're trying to get across, right? When you're talking, you have the tendency to fly, bounce around, go here, go there, and it's okay, it's cool for the purpose of the format. It's interesting for you to be in the experience with me of going through the idea and trying to figure out where we're trying to go. But if I was writing this down, I wouldn't have said any of that. I would have just hit the points as they're meant to be hit in order to get the idea across, and that's it. And so that's when you begin to expand your vocabulary. You begin to um, expand the words that you use to describe certain moments, specifically in the way that you intend to describe them. Does that make sense? Which is, I have this idea, I have this thing that I'm trying to produce, I have this project that I'm working on, I have this bigger dream goal that I'm working towards. The more specifically to what I'm trying to get to, I can articulate it. For example, I can say that, okay, I know I have this company, Sage Consultation, we do marketing and sales, right? And in a different conversation, a different context, someone asks you, well, what do you do? What's the end goal? What is the inspiration behind all that? It's like, well, uh, across the time horizon that is my entire lifetime, I hope to get into venture capital and acquire, grow businesses across the entire continent and create jobs, and places that can facilitate things that are necessary throughout the continent. Meaning, if this is a company that produces X, that is just a necessary resource, you know, then those are the things that I'm trying to buy into, and those things I'm trying to expand, and make sure that everyone has access to. So that is one version of it, right? That is articulating the vision, the dream. But in a shorter context, or if I didn't have the words or the thought out uh, sort of planning of it or larger vision, then it's just marketing and sales. In a different conversation, oh, so well, what are you trying to do? Yeah, marketing and sales. For what purpose, for what goal, for what again, depending on the context of the conversations, when you would mention those other things, or just keep it brief. But the main thing that I'm trying to get to here is learn to hone that ability. Um, Build it if you don't have it. If you don't have it there to hone, then build it. Build the ability to translate thoughts into words. Because yes, the saying is thoughts become things, but in a couple more words, you could say that thoughts become words, which can lead to large action by a group rather than an individual. And that combined effort is what becomes big things. Big things not done by one person alone. No matter how you flip it, no matter how you look at it, there are people behind the system or mechanism or whatever the case that you may have been using. You may have done it by yourself, but there's either someone who's supporting you directly or indirectly. Meaning you could be leveraging social media, you could be leveraging AI. Did you build AI? Did you go through the process? Did you want to? No, you're standing on the shoulders of giants, regardless of where it is that you stand. And so I think it's very important to understand that and understand that those people who made the things that you use now and you have this great leverage, uh, they had teams. Great ideas, incredible things are built through systems, processes, teams. And so bear that in mind. I don't want to keep you here for too long, but hone the ability to articulate. I've been Sage. Thank you for watching. If you did in fact enjoy, please do subscribe. Um Standing on business. Signing out.